get that for you. Yes.
Alrighty. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Seems like we'll be heading into match number 1, assuming this is not a button check. Alrighty. So, these older games from prior to the 09 era tend to have these input windows and frame timings that are very atypical from what a modern game is known for. You tend to have not a whole lot or any buffer at all. So we are seeing, even with that being said, a lot of good normals being thrown out, spaced correctly, and oh my goodness, with some fireballs too. Alrighty. Relatively even match right now. Both players throwing out their fireballs when applicable. It seems like we are getting relatively good chip damage out on the side of Helios. But Skorsten, ooh, good job with the anti-air. Gotta make sure that you stuff those jump ins when you can. Try and get that sonic boom in to get the W. Nice low sweep. Knockdown. Keeping the space right now. Having the life lead with 7 seconds left. You're going to have to get in there if you want to take the W. But yeah, just a little bit too late on recognizing that you needed to get in. And that is the first round over. To our buddy, friend, chum, pal, buddy boy, who had the life lead. I don't remember who it was at this point. Very patient game right now. Both players not particularly looking to push the issue, just spacing out as best they can. Throw their fireballs when applicable. Nice catch. Good poke on the low. The anti-air gets traded with, but it does put things back into that full screen situation. Nice Shoryou once again traded as well. Oh, the super comes out. That's going to be fully stopped, but no punish. Actually ends up hitting the, throwing the punch that goes over top. So no punish in that situation. Ooh, fireball hits that attempt in the backhand, and there's a good catch on the low. That is the round number 2 over to Helios. Means we're going to round number 3, potentially the final round between the two. Ooh, the supersonic boom comes out. Not anything to be done with it. Properly blocked. Trade on the incoming kick versus the sonic boom. The super is there, and that's going to connect only a little bit, though. It ends up coming, ends up knocking Charlie a little bit away. I said Nash earlier. Ends up knocking Charlie a little bit away. Currently, we are seeing a relatively even game so far. Tends to be a case where one player gets a hit, the other trades it back, or they just trade hits on the jumping on the anti-air. Nice anti-air there. That's not going to get traded back. Good hits on the low, and now you got the life lead on the side of Skorsten. 25 seconds is plenty of time. Good job with the super, but not quite timed perfectly. It's still going to get hit by the sonic boom and stuff. Not much HP to work with, and there is the flash kick. That is going to be game number 1 over to Skorsten. Alrighty. Same stage, same characters, heading right back into game number 2 here. Relatively even game between the two of them, evenly matched, trading hits. It just ends up that Skorsten takes the victory via a timeout and a good KO in that first match here. Trading fireballs, nicely done, jumping over that one there. Gets a couple hits in, and now you've got the life lead. Pushing the issue, you can just sit here, throw sonic booms if you want to play patient, make your opponent come to you. But it's jumping over 10 fireballs here. Very nicely done there. All right, that time Helios tries to jump over, not quite getting it, but now we're seeing the life lead get in Helios' favor here. Oh, but the sonic boom is going to even things up more or less at this point. Fireballs are coming out aplenty here, trading Hadokens and sonic booms when necessary. Small life lead is now basically gone on the side of Helios because of that low sweep. 2 seconds left. You got to get in there, get a touch, and that is going to be enough. Right at the end, Helios tags Skorsten there and will take the first round on the timeout. Very nicely done to get that final hit in there and secure the first round. Fireball's being thrown. Jumping over is Skorsten, doing a decent job in getting those hits with their craft time. Helios was waiting with the Shoryuken. Keeps him out and keeps him honest. The supersonic boots are coming out. Only going to get 2 in that situation, but that's going to be chip damage at the very least. Flash kick is avoided. The neutral jump keeps away. Nicely done. But even still, Skorsten has the life lead, and right now you know full well that if you want to play patient, you can make Helios come to you. Low comes out. That is good damage, but you are very low here. You don't have a whole lot of opportunity to make a mistake. Right now, just throwing fireballs. Ooh, the super's going to come out. That's going to be not properly blocked, but not punished. Not getting any sort of hit in there to finish it off. Avoids, I was about to say avoids the flash kick, but actually trades right at the end. Or rather, gets smacked right at the end. That is round number 2 and game number 2 over the Skorsten. And they are once again even on the rounds. Skorsten throws out a super and gets stuffed by the Hadoken here. So small life lead to start from Helios. Helios right now doing a good job playing patient, but there you go. Skorsten gets the tag that he needs in order to pick up the life lead. And now the onus is on Helios to get in there and get some damage in when applicable. But at the same time, you're not going to watch Skorsten just play patient the entire time. You're going to look for the opportunities to get those hits in when applicable. Look right there. He uses the sonic boom, sorry, the flash kick on the uppercut there. Very patient play right now from Skorsten. Plenty life lead. A lot of HP to go through for Helios. Gets stuffed with the sonic boom. Ooh, another one. This is looking a little bit desperate. 12 seconds left on the clock. You gotta get in there. You gotta get some damage, but is it gonna happen? Does manage to get in, is only going to hit some blocks, and that is going to be a KO right at the end. Very close game between the two of them, but that is going to be 2-0 to Skorsten. And Skorsten will move on in our Street Fighter Alpha 2 bracket.